At the last reconciliatory meeting in Abuja with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Aso Rock, he tried to make peace with the lawmakers and then rebuked Obasa for coming to the meeting late as always. And then lastly, he instructed Obasa to withdraw the court cases that he has against the lawmakers. But obviously, it has now become obvious that Obasa did not do that. Which means it's looking like this man is not ready for peace after all. He just wants to force himself, to be the speaker, and it doesn't matter what the people want or what their wishes are. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section. It's very important. Please give this video a massive thumbs up. That will encourage us to put out more reliable and authentic news. Also, YouTube will be able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Justice Yetunde Fpeiro of the Ikeja High Court had reserved judgment in the suit filed by the reinstated Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa. Obasa is challenging the legality of his initial removal as Speaker. The Nigerian news agency, NAN, reports that Fpeiro reserved the judgment after hearing not less than 15 preliminary applications from the respondents. The judge said that the dates to deliver the judgments would be communicated to the parties in due course. The respondents in the suit are some members of the State Assembly and former Speaker Mojisola Meranda. Obasa is challenging the allegations that led to his initial removal as Speaker, including fraud, high-handedness, abuse of office, and gross misconduct. At the commencement of hearing on Monday, Professor Joshua Olatoke San, who presented Obasa, urged the court to assume jurisdiction to hear the matter. He argued that the House was on recess at the time the lawmakers convened on January 13 without properly notifying either the Speaker or the Majority Leader, who had the authority to reconvene any session during the recess. While arguing whether the proceedings of January 13 was constitutional, he said, "The mere return of a Speaker have not been resolved. We need the courts to fully determine that. We contend the proceedings of January 13 as it deals with the constitutionality of that plenary. We also seek that the court nullifies that proceedings because it was not constitutional." Mr. Femi Falana-San, whose legal authority to represent the State Assembly was earlier affirmed by the court, opposed the suit brought by way of originating summons. Falana argued that the proceedings of March 3rd, which saw the re-election of Obasa as Speaker, had overtaken the earlier proceedings. In the preliminary objection of a first respondent, Falana argued that the Speaker's action should be dismissed by the court. He said it was instituted without a pre-action notice known to law. The learned Silk also contended that the House had the right to appoint and remove Speaker and other principal officers of a House without court interference. By virtue of Obasa's re-election as Speaker and Miranda being restored to her previous position as the Deputy Speaker, this case has become academic, he added. Counsel representing the 3rd to the 35th respondent, Mr. Olu Daramola-San, also argued that the removal of a Speaker was an internal affair of a House, which the court should not interfere in. Daramola added that the proceedings of January 13 were valid, having been held in the Assembly. He said that its decision to remove a Speaker was made by more than the constitutional requirements of a 2/3 majority of the members. Mr. Clement San, the counsel representing the 36th to the 40th respondent, said the January 13 sitting was done in clear violation of the rules governing the State Assembly. Owonwuna Clement said the rule empowered the court to assume jurisdiction to hear the case. Counsel representing Miranda, Mrs. Abimbola Kerile's son, said that the suit should be dismissed. She argued that the Speaker's re-election and subsequent lawsuits against the State Assembly constituted an abuse of the judicial process. Nan recalls that Obasa was impeached on January 13 following allegations of gross misconduct and abuse of office, and a deputy was elected as a successor. However, on March 3rd, Obasa was reinstated as the Speaker of the Lagos House of Assembly. Nan also recalls that Obasa returned as the Speaker following Miranda's resignation. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Like I said at the beginning of this video, though the president have ordered Obasa to withdraw this court case because it has become, stale or null and void since Obasa has been reinstated, because event has overtaken, this court case. I don't know why they are still insisting. Probably they are still hot it's still hot from, the different allegations that was made against him, corruption allegation and, fraud allegation, because he has the ambition, to run for the presidency seat. So he wants to make sure that he clears his name by all means. He wants to make sure that his sheet is very clean so that he can have a straight pass to run for the governorship seat in Lagos State. But I don't think that is enough reason not to have withdrawn this case. This case is still, events have overtaken it. You are now the Speaker. Miranda is back to her old position. So what's the relevance of dragging this issue? What's the relevance exactly? Before we go, guys, let's take a look at this one comment we got online. Abiodun Alabi says, but the president has asked the re-elected Speaker to withdraw this suit for the sake of party unity. So what are they finding around the litigation? It's a seasoned one. Please, let's go on. Even Femi Falana said it that, event has overtaken it. The matter has become stale. There is no use proceeding with this case. But it seems like Obasa has scores to settle, and it feels like his image has been tarnished one way or the other because of the corruption allegation and, gross misconduct allegation that was leveled against him. I think that he wants to, make sure that he wipes the sheet clean, that he wipes all of the allegation off. But I think that would be very difficult, to achieve, because the allegations have been made. Although you are back to your position, but the allegations have been made, unless EFCC probes him and then declare him, not guilty. Probably that way people would be rest assured that he's not corrupt and all of the allegation has been, wiped off and wiped clean. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.